Hey guys, Captain Walnut here with another AFBeast episode. Factions, PvP, base raiding. That's what we do on the server. So last time we did all those power cells. You can see the left and right here for my power system. Right now it's producing way more energy than I could ever need, but eventually even that massive system is going to be woefully inadequate for the base I have planned. But today I wanted to do some Ars Magica stuff, and so I did a lot of preparation off camera. And if we walk this way through the mob hall into the purple staircase, ta-da! Da-da-da-da! You can see that we are in the purple and black room of magicness. I figured purple is a magical color, so why not make that the Ars Magica color? Kill the Lich, Twilight Lich off camera. Awesome. Yeah, so I've got one of the most powerful things that you can set up here. What do they call the little crafting altars or whatever? Got a gateway to another little mini base I set up, which I'll show you in a second. I've used a Buildcraft pump, there we go, to pump a bunch of essence through a tesseract into this little tank here so I can have enough essence whenever I need it. And then of course there's the light one for right now I have moonstones on it. In the other base I have diamonds, just because I don't have as many diamonds as I would like. And then this guy right here, which I don't have that much in, I figured I'd use him just in case any of my spells need the evil type of energy, or essence, or whatever it's called. So yeah, I am currently sitting at level 16, I just recently leveled up, and I unlocked the summoning spells from last time. So, or not last time, I unlocked the spells that allow you to summon certain mobs. So let's open this up here. What I really want to get to is not defense, I want to get to utility, and I really want to get down, oh maybe it is defense. Talents? Flight, this is what I want, so it's under defense, interesting. So slow fall is what I want, now I need some green for gravity well, another green for levitate, and then a red for flight. And then I'll probably need some duration stuff wherever they are. So that's really what I'm trying to get into. Haste, slow. Haste could make me run faster. That'd be nice. Let's see what else. I could do lightning damage, magic damage. Magic damage might be nice. Drown, frost, freeze. I'm just looking around because I have 2 blue points to spend. Really, I want to start getting to these green and these red points. I'll do that later. And so to that end, one second, let me make sure I have the right keystone. I can't mouse over it because I'll reveal its color code. And to that end, I got the right keystone now, I have set up a special thing over here. And we come out here into this villager base. I'm going to just turn the volume all the way off because those guys are really annoying. Come out here into this villager base. So let me morph into a blaze so I can fly. And right here we just have your traditional... I can't fly yet, can I? There we go. We have your traditional infinite breeding cell, which works just fine in 1.6.4, which is what Feed the Beast is running in right now. Of course, these were nerfed in 1.7. You have to do something entirely different, but luckily you don't have to worry about that for us. So I got the infinite breeding cell. The babies go over here, and then when they grow up, they swim up. This is all traditional stuff that I've done in my vanilla series a couple different times. And then they go into Tango Tech's Villager Breeding Hall. Hooray! The reject villagers that I don't want fall down here, then go all the way around and fall down into there. And I don't know why those ones aren't dying. And then also the ones from up top fall down into there as well. Why isn't the water flowing? Oh, I'm missing a block right there. Weird. Okay, I'll have to put that in a second. Yeah, so the reject ones fall down here. And then they're supposed to die and give their emeralds to me. So interesting. This is all very interesting. I don't know why they're not dying. Maybe I should just punch them. Punch. Hello? Are they immune? Is this thing just not... Oh, it's working now. Odd. Okay, that's fine. Can I trade with you? Oh, you just want to give me a safari net. So these guys have some pretty interesting things. I've just been going through and I haven't traded much with them. This guy is awesome. He is going to give me a note block, but he just looks like Elvis, and so that's why he's cool. That's why I'm keeping him. Got the basic paper trade. Oh, you used to be a paper trade? What happened to you? No! I don't want a logic matrix analyzer. Go away. Okay. This guy used to be an iron trade. Yeah, he's still an iron trade. So give me some iron, guy. And I would know that... Yep. So I've got infinite iron, so that's enough. Once that gets exhausted, yeah, I don't want to trade you quartz. I need that. So you can go away. This is a Thaumcraft guy. I'll let Brett level him up. Oh, Brett can finally play on the server. Huzzah! So he's going to get into Thaumcraft. Tinker's Construct guy, he wants to give me gold ore berries. I don't need gold because I have infinite gold, but I want to level him up in a little bit so that I can see what else he has to give me. This guy wants to trade me safari nets, though he's a Tinker's Construct guy, so let's go ahead and buy a safari net off of him. That's fine, just to see what he unlocks. Come back to you in a second. I think this is a forester guy. He wants to give me a blackberry sapling. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to keep him for a second. This guy, I could give him 1 quartz. I don't want him. This guy, bottles of enchanting, though he might give me something else good in a second. Let's go ahead and buy his bottle of enchanting. This guy is another Thaumcraft guy. Chicken nuggets for emeralds. Okay, that seems like a fairly okay trade. This guy will sell me tin oreberry, which is great, so I'll trade with that and see what he has to unlock. And you guy, this guy I already traded with him once. Safari net, it's a mystery. Trade him an emerald and an empty safari net for some sort of mysterious safari net. So I've got it sitting down right here. I tried this in a single-player creative world, and it can spawn a lot of random crap, including charge creepers and prime TNT and scary stuff. Oh, your next one's just a regular safari net. Come on, guy. Oh, and they don't stack? Come on, guy. Yeah. So now let's see what this guy has. You didn't unlock anything? Oh. Did you unlock any? No, I didn't trade with you. Who did I trade with over here? Oh, I traded with you. That's right. Glowstone. I have infinite glowstone, but I can do that one trade. That's fine. I don't mind that. Still haven't done you. Still haven't done you. Did you unlock anything new? Nope. Okay. Well, I'll buy a jukebox or a note block off of Elvis Presley here to see what he unlocks next. I might end up just capturing him in Safari Net and bringing him to my base because he's awesome. You gonna give me anything, guy? Is this your only trade? Is just note blocks? No, I'm not doing that again. Alright, guys. Well, let's go back to the other base just to try this thing out. Okay, we're back at this base. I think probably the best place to try this out is up here. This corner over here has the least amount of valuable stuff. So let's make sure I have a damage spell. This is just the most basic spell you can get right here. Just physical damage. Doesn't even do fire damage. Maybe it's fire. I don't even know. And then also these two are what I stole from Pricey. The self life tap heal. That's the best. That's what I've been leveling up with. Let's switch to it actually. So if I do this, it's gonna hurt me, and then it's gonna heal me. So it's just gonna use life tap to steal mana from me, or to give me mana back, and then it's also going to heal me. So that's a really great way to level up. It doesn't give me that much XP, but hey, it's better than nothing. Alright, so let's select the physical damage just in case I need a ranged spell. Back up. Oh. It's just a wild boar! Okay. What have you got to give me? Raw pork chops. That's great. Alright, I'll be back with you after I've traded with those villagers a little bit more. The reason I really wanted these villagers is because I heard that there's an Ars Magica villager that will give you infinity orbs, and that's what I really wanted all along. So I'll be back with you in a little bit. Oh, before I go, actually, one of the other ways I've been leveling up is I just went up here and I've been shooting the pigmen before they die, so I can just get. I didn't manage to get him, did I? But yeah, I've just been shooting the piggies. Missed, no. Okay, I'm just sucking right now on camera. I'm sorry. Alright, be back. So I've traded with these guys a couple times, and look what this guy likes to give me. Turter. Reusable safari net for only 3 emeralds. Yay! And with all the guys I've killed down here in the smeltery, I've got plenty of emeralds. Also, it occurred to me, you know, sometime yesterday that maybe I should just use an MFR auto spawner for this instead of waiting for these guys to get going. So I'm probably, if I ever need to rebuild this system, I'll probably do that. And there's probably something better I could do than this super redstone heavy system. Probably use some modded thing to make it fancy. Yeah, so this guy wants to give me reusable safari nets, which is great. Is it you? Is it you the good guy? No, you're not the good guy. Where's the good guy? This guy? This guy, look, he wants to trade me silicon, which is awesome for ME systems, for the applied energistics systems, you know, the computers and everything. This guy is trash. This guy, oh, yes, sweet. Look, I can buy oreberry bushes from these guys. Iron, tin, iron, gold. Not that I need the gold or the iron, but the tin would be nice. Aluminum, gold, gold, iron. One of these guys has copper, I think. Tin, copper, there we go. So tin, aluminum, and copper oreberry bushes will be nice to buy. That way I can get infinite of those things too. And it's pretty cheap to buy them. You see, I just need, like, wooden things. So, yeah, that'll be pretty nice to be able to set up infinite supplies of those too. I kept a Thaumcraft guy around for Brett. This guy seemed nice because I know those knowledge fragments will help. I've killed off all the rest of them. If he wants to trade with that guy, he can go ahead. But yeah, okay. I've got a couple more things to do. Back in my base, I'm going to start testing out some applied energistics, and I'll be with you back there. Okay, so I've done a lot of testing. It's, you know, days late. It's like nearly a week. Not nearly a week. It's been days and days and days later because I've been doing a lot of other stuff. Between the last recording and now. But yeah, so here's some Ars Magica, or not Ars Magica, sorry. Here's some ME stuff. Got my ME controller with a power supply. Really all I'm doing here is testing if I can feed my power system blaze powder. So, you know, I've got a deep storage unit here with some blaze rods, you know, a little bit of blaze powder, and then some sulfur. Because the pulverizer, if you feed it blaze rods, it'll produce blaze powder and sulfur. Now if I look here at this disk, you can see I have 0 things stored on it, which is great, which means for these bulk items like I'm getting, I can just use these deep storage units, excuse me, with an ME storage bus, which is awesome. And then you can see here I have over 512 blaze rods stored, which means that this level emitter will, you see, it turns on if there's more equal to or more than 512 blaze rods stored. A middle redstone signal, and what I would do is I would feed that into, you know, one of these framed yellow insulated wires, so I could turn off the blaze spawners when I'm full up on blaze rods, or when I have enough, and then turn it back on when I don't. What else here? And here I've got a crafting recipe because a pulverizer from 1 blaze rod will produce 4 blaze powder. So I've got that crafting recipe in this interface. So when this logistics system, you know, the provider pipe will request that stuff from here. Basically, I'm saying you can export 8 blaze powder to this system at a time. And so when it wants blaze powder request from there, it will first draw from the inventory, and then if this inventory gets empty, then it will craft new ones using the pulverizer, which is great, which is super awesome. And then I just have the same systems I have downstairs, the supplier logistics pipe feeding into the reactant dynamo. So if I just take this out here, and you can see I just have a test bed set up there, it's going to start sucking blaze powder out of there. You can see that. And then it's putting new blaze powder in. If we look back over here, you can see that this is going down. Let me just take out that whole stack there so that it's not able to provide it too much. Here I'm going to take out these blaze powder too, just to force it to craft some. And then there we go. Now I forced it to craft some because this inventory got empty. Ooh, lag spike, sorry. So it's crafting these guys. It's just tossing blaze rods in there. And then once it's done enough, once these guys are full, That guy will stop, and any extra blaze powder I made will get dumped into here, and then they'll get pulled from here if I need it again. So that's just a very basic ME system I have set up to keep everything done. I've done a little bit more testing. Now, why this isn't so complicated and why it took me so long is because I have been doing something else, which is right behind me. I have been doing a force field system because I think my base has been discovered. There are certain subtle signs all around my base, not inside it, mind you, but outside it, that make me think that someone is either setting up shop right next to my base or that they have discovered it and are, preparing to raid it. So I took the time to make this force field system, and this is why I needed such an OP power system, because I have to force field this huge area. And so, yeah. So I have to force field this huge area, and I also have to defend it and all that stuff. But at the same time, I don't like the idea that someone found this area, and oh gosh, Sam. I was petrified. I'll stop singing. No one wants to hear me sing. Okay, but so I don't like the idea that maybe someone's found the space, and also I've realized it's probably a bad idea to keep everything in one base. I've got my power system, I've got my storage, I've got my Ars Magica. I'm planning on putting my machine room in here, and so I'm thinking I need to start splitting this up into smaller bases. So I'm gonna go start building a small backup power base. One that can produce more than enough for this force field as well as maybe 2 more. And then, well, that's something for another episode though. So I'm going to finish off this episode now because I am worried about getting raided and stuff like that. And I'll be back with you in another episode with the new smaller bases and stuff like that. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.